What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a run through of the Ice Barrows dungeon. This is a new and updated one with a nice uh, new ice look here. Um, yep, if you want to have more in-depth information about the run through, you can obviously check out the wiki. You do need to have an Ice Barrows key in order to be able to do it, and you need to have completed the quest before this that refers to this, the one where you talk to Telvu, and you need to be level, at least minimum level 44. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Let this open for me. You walk close to it, it will open. You have to give the key collector a key like in every dungeon. And let's go ahead and walk on in. Okay, here we go. Now we're inside of the dungeon. There will be these eyes that just casually spawn. Here, these aren't that important, just run through this area. Um, Now, the important part is killing these guys in the first room, the freezing guards. Um, they will drop Ice Barrows tokens, and you need 10 of those to open up this door over here. So we're going to go ahead and run around and just find these ones. So there's one over there that I'll take his. Number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's one over here. Okay, 9. Ah, okay. And there we go. That's the last one. Now I have all 10. I bring in right-click it here. It will open up the door, and we move on to the second room. You'll have to turn around there. The second room is very simple. It's literally just parkour. Very straightforward. Now, do be careful because your sprint will, like, if you have bad sprint, like as I do on this account right now, it's gonna be very annoying. You have to take your time with it. But regardless, here we are. You push that door, you walk in this room. Now in this room, careful, there are a ton of these little cubes that spawn. You need to get, what is it, 32 tokens. Make sure to use AoE abilities that deal damage to a lot of mobs, because there will be a ton of them. This is probably one of the most dangerous rooms in this dungeon, simply because of the amounts of different mobs and stuff that are in here. It's super annoying, but they do spawn like crazy. You should have no problem getting the required amount. I'm already on 40. We just right click it. Gotta keep myself defended. Oh god. Here we go. And we go through. Perfect. Now we're on to another parkour-esque section. There's fake eyes that follow the direction that the eyes are looking. So the eye is looking this way. We're going to continue this way until the eye changes direction. We see over here. And just by that, you can kind of follow what it's trying to do here. They're guiding you using the eyes. And then you can get halfway through. The second one is a bit more difficult because it only shows you once every other change. So here the eye is showing me to go this direction. It doesn't tell me when to stop, but I can see that that eye is there. So that eye is going to meet up with this, as you can tell. It's a bit more, oh, as you can see, I fell down there. You have to be a lot more attentive here. And if you hold shift, you will not fall off the edge. So as long as you're holding shift, you will be okay throughout this whole parkour section. You won't even fall off once. So if you do want to be careful, shifting is a really good bet. There we go. And voila, there we go. We make it through. We continue on to this running section. Now, they made it more or less impossible to, you can't really spawn a horse anymore. You used to be able to, and you can just ride your horse through. And also, if you can make it past the wall that spawns, you save some time. So look, that ice wall just spawned. I luckily made it straight past. I'm going to use my ability for speed. I just barely made it past the next wall. And if you can outrun the wall, that's really great. If not, I luckily outran every wall. If you get caught on that side of the wall, it's simply a matter of waiting 30 seconds for the wall to break down again. And then it'll let you through. So don't be worried if the wall comes up. Just stay alive for 30 seconds and then you'll be okay. It'll break through. We're going to jump down the hole, and here we are. And we're going to have 3 little mini bosses to fight, and we bring the mini bosses tokens here. So you need to get, I think, 6 tokens for the tokens 1 and 3, and then 7 or 8 for the other one. So we're going to grab 6 tokens here by killing the normal mobs. spawn the mini boss. Here he is. Careful, because they can do quite a bit of damage. But there we go. We took care of him. This boss. And there we go. We have defeated that mini boss. Voila. Our final boss defeat. This one is quite easy. And now we have all 3 blue separate tokens. We will right click to add all 3. Perfect. And now this ice bridge opens up and we're able to go through and jump down this hole. And now it is time to fight Theoric. He is quite difficult. He has a lot of health and he has people helping him around. Although he isn't necessarily the worst boss. Here he is. There we go. We've defeated him and we've beat the dungeon. So it's not too difficult, and especially if you have a good kit, good armor, a good weapon, it should be a piece of cake. Walk in the park. Just do what I did and you'll be good. And switching over to the wiki to go over the story for the Ice Barrows is more just a continuation of what happened to Theoric. He locked himself in a place where he couldn't ruin his sack because he was corrupted. So we learned in the Fate of the Fallen quest that he studied magic and he was trying to defend from the world around him. He tried to defend against all the mobs and stuff, and in the process he accidentally went through the portal. The big problem with that is that he became corrupted himself. So in order to save his own world, he froze himself into this area. He froze himself into this. It is located in the south of Nasak, in the Nasak forest. He is a corrupted cryomancer, and he's the son of Marius Twain. He's one of the Twain siblings, and we will get into more about the Twains in future quests. At level 50 we'll learn the most about everybody of them. There's actually a very interesting story of the Twains, and we can definitely get into that later. A list of items you'll be able to purchase is at the bottom of the page if you do want to check it out. When we come in, the voice says, "I'm not sure it is wise to be here, and I see death awaits for you to proceed, a death that I will cause. I have many regrets. I do not wish for my lingering mistakes to harm anyone else." So he is somewhat aware of his condition, Theoric is, and he tells you to go away. You get into the third room and he says, "You must think you can save me. There is no cure for what I have, unless you want to set me free." So he can set him free. We can set him free by killing him, letting his soul finally rest. "I froze this land to allow it to heal. People did not understand. They came for me, seeking revenge. Of course, just like you, they cannot leave. Their souls are stuck here, for the spell must not be broken." So he also cannot allow us to leave, because if we leave, we open it up to him, and he will be able to leave. His soul is the only thing that's keeping it back. And then once we enter the boss room, he says, "Even if you think you can cure me, I cannot allow you to try. For if it were to fail, my corrupted body would wreak havoc on the world." So he is a reanimated son of Twain. He's a reanimated Theoric. He is very dangerous, and it's more of a sad story with him. You can get kind of some good stuff. These are the dungeon merchant trades, some pretty decent armor, and then you can get tier 4 tools, and you can get a brown horse with 15 speed instead of 10 if you wanted to. Overall, a pretty decent quest, and that is all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit that like button. Please subscribe, as no one who has watched in the past 30 days was subscribed. 300 views and no subscribers. Very sad. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch y'all later.